Story 1. Nothing but my exterior receives a wide range of compliments on looks, personality, and taste in fine art. Story 2. My hair. I'm a natural blonde. Even at age 84, I have very blonde eyebrows and don't worry about it. I just wear bangs. In fact, I don't wear makeup at all, just a bit of lipstick, and no one thinks I'm 84. I still have the baby face I was born with. My son is 65 years old, blonde as well, and people who don't know think we're a couple. Not in our lives either. Story 3. Being smart is the most important quality, along with being good-looking, funny, strong, and skilled in bed. Hard work is also essential. Most of the women I've been with say I should consider a career in adult entertainment, as I am well endowed. Story 4. Before I lost all my hair due to chemotherapy, I had naturally curly auburn hair. I was bullied for having red hair as a child, but in my mid-20s, it became popular, and I always received compliments. Story 5. My weight is primarily distributed in my hips and thighs. I have distinctive eyes and eyelashes, a unique skin tone, and notable features including my nose, teeth, and smile. I take pride in my vibe, creativity, intelligence, and emotional awareness. Story 6. People often say I look younger than my age. I tell them I have never smoked, never drank, and never engaged in casual relationships, as I am determined to live a peaceful life. Stress ages you quickly. Story 7. As a guy, I rarely receive compliments. However, on the rare occasions when I do, it is usually about my eyes. They are a nice blue, but I wouldn't say they are striking or exceptional, in my opinion. Story 8. I receive consistently excellent feedback in my job, with clients contacting me to ask if I can work on their projects. If I were better at navigating corporate politics, I would likely be a wealthy individual by now. Story 9. I was riding my Can-Am Spyder one night, and a man in the truck next to me complimented me on my calves. Story 10. My natural hair is very thick and curly, even though I am white. Whenever I go out, at least one person comments on it. It is both a blessing and a challenge to maintain. Story 11. Someone can usually be complimented? I didn't know that. I receive compliments very rarely. I don't even remember the last time I was complimented. Story 12. I'm older now, so when people say it, I just think it's cool. My favorite compliment is when I get told I have a presence that lights up the room and draws attention when I walk in. Story 13. My beard, voice, and face. I don't know, to me I look normal, but people have told me I look good, both males and females. Story 14. My eyes are always striking. Regardless of whether it's men or women, people are captivated by my piercing blue eyes. Story 15. My hair, the way I speak, my writing, being good company and fun to talk to, being fierce, my glasses. Story 16. My work in window washing and pressure washing, along with my personality, has led several people to offer me jobs as a salesperson at their businesses because of how I interact with others. Story 17. My voice. When I answer the phone at work, sometimes they think I am a recording or a robot. I do this on purpose because we receive many spam phone calls. Story 18. My hair. People have always been obsessed with it. It feels strange to me because I have never done anything to make my hair look great. I wash it and move on. I don't dry or style it. It is pretty great hair, and even at 44, it is still a golden blonde color. I don't dye it, but it doesn't feel like an accomplishment or something I earned. Story 19. My fashion sense. I used to work in clothing retail for a brand that sold a lot of alternative and gothic fashion, and they offered store credit as an incentive for meeting key performance indicators. I worked hard, and now my wardrobe is packed. I spend a lot of time experimenting with new looks. Story 20. My tattoos, particularly the sleeve on my left arm, feature a horror movie theme, and the artwork is impressive. Story 21. I have received many compliments on my eyes and how intense they are. I'm still unsure what that means. Story 22. I have big hands, nice feet, and am moderately handsome. My wife says I'm safe. If that means something different to women, that's fine. I just find it boring, and I am completely okay with that. Story 23. My energy is often appreciated by others, which is nice to hear because I used to work at a company that made me feel like I had to suppress it. Story 24. I used to receive many compliments about my hair when it was long. Now that I have cut my hair, I mostly receive compliments about my voice. Story 25. My hair. People think I highlight my hair, but it has really just started turning white on its own, so I let it. Story 26. My eyes are a striking blue, a trait from my German heritage. While I appreciate this characteristic, I often acknowledge that I had no role in it. Thanks, I grew them myself. Story 27. My hair. Always my hair. Just last week, a random stranger in a parking lot told me, "I love your hair." Then his girlfriend or wife got out of the car and gave me a look. Story 28. How I smell all the time. I don't do or wear anything special, and having a sensitive nose myself, I also don't wear large amounts of perfume or deodorant. My partner says that he has never smelled body odor on me, so maybe I don't produce any. Just last week, I had to have blood taken at the hospital, and the nurse said she smelled something sweet and delicious that was making her hungry. She then looked at me and said, "Oh, it's you." I seriously have no idea. I have received compliments since I was quite young, but I will take it. Story 29. My hair. I have really long, thick brown hair with natural blonde highlights in it, thanks to the Australian sun. Story 30. My eyes are mainly blue, but in different light, they appear gray, and against cool colors, they look green. I often receive compliments and comments about them. Story 31. My laptop has stickers on it. I receive compliments about them, even though I was initially self-conscious. Story 32. Not much. The last thing I was complimented on was my weight, and that was a week ago. I still can't figure out why, though, because I'm generally the same weight. Story 33. Every time I receive compliments, I often hear that I'm smart or handsome. It's strange because I don't consider myself to be either. Story 34. As a man, the compliments are so few and far between that they are practically non-existent. When one randomly comes my way, I often think it is a setup for a joke or something feels off. It makes me more suspicious than appreciative. Then, when I am alone, I savor that compliment like a bowl of soup for the next few years. Story 35. As dysphoric as it is, people love my breasts. I don't always love them protruding from my chest. On a day when I feel confident and feminine, wearing a bra can lead to unwanted attention from strangers. My social media accounts are private because of this. When I don't wear a bra, it can hurt and be uncomfortable, but sometimes wearing one is too uncomfortable. I feel like I can't win when it comes to comfort and gender. Story 36. Overweight, middle-aged black women typically compliment me on my looks. I'm a very ordinary man in my 30s, about 5 feet 8 inches tall, clean-shaven, with a full head of dirty blonde hair. I genuinely do not know what they see in me, but I say thank you, compliment them back, and move on. Story 37. I often receive compliments on my sense of humor and my ability to make people feel at ease. It is always nice to know that others appreciate my vibe. Story 38. My character is such that people say I radiate positive energy, that I can make the whole place shimmer. I still don't know what this actually means. Story 39. I don't look anywhere near my 42 years. Most people assume I'm my 18-year-old daughter's older sibling. I also think it helps that I don't behave or act my age either. Story 40. I'm told I'm funny. People seem to like my deep voice, and when they hear me play, they admire my guitar skills. Too bad the rest of me is a mess. Story 41. People often compliment me on my voice and my ability to remain calm in stressful situations. It is always nice to hear that something I don't think much about stands out to others. Story 42. I'm told I'm attractive. I've performed publicly since I was a child, and people still enjoy magic, lounge singing, and piano. Not everyone, but enough. Story 43. When it's online, people compliment my voice. In real life, my art comes up if it ever does. I have yet to capitalize on book readings and similar opportunities, but I would if I didn't habitually trip over my words. Story 44. I often receive compliments on my sense of humor and my ability to make people laugh, even on their rough days. It's rewarding to know that I can brighten someone's mood simply by being myself. Story 45. My physical condition impresses people who are amazed at my shape for my age. I am older but in excellent physical condition, which is quite evident. The last 15 years of running, rowing, and weight training, combined with a healthy diet, make me a textbook case for diet and exercise. Story 46. A random man on the street yesterday told me that I have beautiful eyes, which is unusual because they are brown and no one ever notices them. In response to your question, I have been told that I am pretty often, but in a cute way rather than being incredibly beautiful. Most importantly, people compliment me because of the way I speak. I always use correct grammar, and sometimes I use more advanced vocabulary instead of simple words. Additionally, I am very polite. Story 47. I haven't received compliments for my looks, sense of humor, or intelligence. I don't see it. If it were true, I would likely be with someone or married with children by now. Story 48. Courtesy to the elderly and disabled. My mom has osteoarthritis and is currently using a wheelchair. I assist her with transportation to her doctor appointments. Due to being adopted and of a different ethnicity, many people assume I am just a family friend or hired help. Story 49. My experience with animals, especially dogs, has been unique. For some reason, every dog I encounter reacts in a loving manner. Story 50. I'm a man, and I constantly have people talking about it. It's been this way since middle school. Story 51. I'm really good at game nights. It's the only area where I have complete confidence in myself. Story 52. My piercings. I have 11, and there aren't many people in my area who have many piercings, so they draw a lot of attention, both positive and negative. Story 53. My son's demeanor is something I appreciate. I can't take full credit for it as he can't talk yet, but I soak it up and give thanks. Story 54. When I was younger, many people called me mature for my age. I knew they meant it when every Christmas card I received from my church included a note saying I was wise beyond my years. I took that to heart and tried to pretend it wasn't just because I had to grow up fast. Story 55. My voice receives compliments, and sometimes people ask if I am a voice actor. Story 56. My eyes often talk to me about wanting to remove them and replace them with their own through surgery. It's a joke, but it makes me uncomfortable. Story 57. Por gentileza, embora eu não me considere tão gentil, eles vieram agradecer por isso, principalmente no trabalho. Story 58. For being a bit odd, it's usually followed up with just keeping you, or you're awesome the way you are. I thought it was a compliment at first, but then I realized it might not be. I guess it's best to take it as a compliment. If the intention of the comment isn't made clear, it's up to the receiver to interpret it. I would prefer it to be a compliment, but that's just me. Story 59. My fashion sense is not noteworthy. However, I used to receive compliments for my intelligence before my head injury. Story 60. Apparently, I am really relaxed and have nice hair. Sometimes people say I am intelligent, but that is where the compliments end. I disagree with the assessment of my intelligence. I do not believe I am smart. Story 61. My voice is incredibly soothing and pleasant to listen to. I don't understand it at all. I dislike how my voice sounds. Story 62. I'm a man with a revealing midriff, so I pierced my belly button because I'm fully committed to this look. Story 63. Intelligence. Some people think I am fit when I am really only slightly above average in running. Story 64. Soy bueno en varias cosas. Durante mucho tiempo fui esa frase aprendiz de todo, experto en nada. A lo largo de mis cambios, aprendí a realizar diversas artes como dibujo, pintura, escultura y música, también en deportes como baloncesto y patineta. Sé tocar varios instrumentos y tengo conocimientos de mantenimiento industrial y del hogar, electricidad, plomería, fotografía, dibujo técnico, química e historia. Últimamente, he estado aprendiendo sobre cocina. Aunque no realizo la mayoría de estas actividades a un nivel muy avanzado, Considero que las puedo llevar a cabo a un 80%. De todas las cosas, lo que más me gusta aprender es producir música. Story 65, My Eyes. Recently, I have received compliments about my voice, which has been surprising since I have never liked it or considered it worthy of praise. I believe I have a rather raspy, husky voice for a woman. Story 66. People sometimes tell me I seem very intelligent. That's not true. I just speak well because I write a lot and have a wide vocabulary that allows me to properly understand and process the things I experience and see around me. Seriously, everyone, expand your vocabularies. It's amazing to be able to describe exactly what you are feeling. Story 67. I only receive compliments on my abilities, such as labor work, cooking, and academics. I do not recall ever being praised for anything else apart from what I can achieve or produce. Can be disheartening. Story 68. My body, especially my chest and hips. This can be difficult because I struggle with severe body dysmorphia and often feel unattractive. However, if I express these feelings, people sometimes get offended, thinking I am seeking compliments. Conversely, during the 25% of the time when my mood disorder gives me a boost of confidence, I am perceived as vain and seeking attention. Despite receiving numerous compliments about my body, particularly from men, they often feel insincere. Genuine compliments from women truly make me happy. Another aspect is my energy and personality. When I go out in public, it is often during that confident 25% of the time, leading me to be energetic and friendly. Some people appreciate this, while others find my loudness and movement annoying. Both perspectives are valid. The third aspect is my sense of style. I enjoy thrifting and exploring fashion. Story 69. I frequently receive compliments for being a helpful person. When I have the opportunity to assist someone, I usually do so. Many older individuals come into my shop reporting issues with their electronic devices. I spend a brief moment to fix the problem and send them on their way. On one hand, I might be losing revenue by not charging for these services. On the other hand, if I can resolve their issues quickly, why would I charge them? They often leave positive reviews about my business, praising our trustworthiness, which is a clear benefit. Story 70. My skin, my eyes, my mouth, my work ethic, and my total disregard for the law if there is a suffering person involved. Story 71. I'm sweet. I like to make other people happy. I give gifts and do nice things. Last week, I gave eggs filled with candy to my brothers, and a friend of mine also got some for her kids. Story 72. I seem friendly and easy to talk to. I am introverted and have a fast draining battery for social interactions. Yet people always say that about me. Story 73. I've received several compliments on my beard in the last month. The only change was that I stopped trimming it. My girlfriend has always preferred it shorter, but I don't care at the moment. A lady also mentioned that I have beautiful eyes, which was nice. Story 74. I often receive compliments about my appearance and my character. I hear words like, "You are kind and sincere," from many people. It has happened so many times that I'm starting to believe it. Story 75. My sense of fashion and style is not particularly advanced. I simply choose nice pieces from time to time, and most people around here do not care much about clothing. Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.